Hello and welcome to another video, and in this video I am bringing Louis, the Irish setter, to the beach. We're at the Essex Wildlife Trust in Rabness in Essex, and we're going for a nice walk, well, a slow one because I use a stick nowadays. And we're going to take Louis to the beach for the first time ever. So Louis only really ever known the local areas of Colchester. He's coming up to 6 years old, and yeah, this is going to be interesting to see him discover the sea, isn't it, Louis? Bumble's been here loads of times, so he's kind of knows where he is. He's all happy. Whoops. So you may have seen Louis a lot on my videos because I walk him pretty much every day of the week. Take him out with me and Bumble when I've got some time off like today. And Louis' story is a loving one really, and it's a beautiful story, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. So Louis is 6, just come up to 6. I've known him just coming up to 3 years now, so I got to know him when he was 3. He lives with his adoring owner Anne, and she used to be married to Richard, but sadly Richard, just after they got Louis, had a stroke, and he wasn't too well from it, but he did recover pretty well. And I used to meet him in the dog park in Cotford in Essex, and we used to have a little chat, and Louis used to run around in there. And because of Richard's sort of frownness from his first stroke, that's kind of where Louis ended up being walked, which is lovely for him. He loves it in there. Even when we go in there now, he still really enjoys it. And so that was kind of Louis' thing really. It was his place to go, his domain that he loved. So I used to meet Richard maybe sort of every other week or something like that. If we bumped into each other in there, we always had a chat, and he knew that I was a dog walker. Where's Louis gone? He's gone in there. See if he comes out. So I just stopped to have a little chat with someone with their dog just then. He told me all about their rescue dog, which was lovely. And so yeah, I don't know where I was now. Yeah, so Richard used to take Louis into the dog park, which is all kind of Louis knew, because he wasn't, being a young dog, he wasn't particularly good at recall or anything like that. So the dog park was the safest bet, which made absolute sense for Richard, because he wasn't well to go chasing after him if he did decide to do a runner or something. So yeah, that's where I got to know him, and then it kind of like didn't see him for a while, and then found out when I was up there probably about just over 3 years ago that he was up there with his wife Anne, who I know now. He's going, oh no, he's got in the puddle. Both of you, lucky we're going to the beach, isn't it? Hey? And yeah, they were there with their lovely daughter as well, Natasha, and in the dog park. And funny enough, I saw her picking up a poop and I thought she was picking up for Louis, someone else's dog, but it turned out that it was Natasha, their daughter. So we all got chatting, and Anne said, oh, I really need to get hold of you for dog walking. So I said, oh right, okay, and I just left my details and left her with my card and that, and just left it at that really. How beautiful this little archway is. So time went on a little bit and I didn't see them, and eventually I think I probably got the story the wrong way around, but I bumped into them again in the dog park, and Anne come running over and said, oh, we need to get you to walk Louis because Richard's not well enough to do it. And I said, oh okay. So that's where the friendship started, and I took Louis out 3 times a week I think then, and he was a little bit naughty because he was we only used to go to the dog park then, but he used to bark at other dogs coming past the gate and stuff like that. And he was eventually neutered because he was starting to be attracted to humping everything that moved. Oh, this is the worst bit here. There's a pipe here that leaks, and it's never ever been fixed, so it's like a swamp. There's the leak. So you have to kind of manage your way through this bit, which isn't very nice. And then it's all dry again after that. So yeah, started walking Louis 3 days a week. Really loved taking him over to the dog park, but eventually I thought I think he'd enjoy it a bit more outside and enjoy roaming around, which Irish setters just love to do. As you can see on all the videos I do of him, he's always running and going ahead and looking about. So we've got the tide in today. This is going to be Louis' first encounter with a beach. Isn't it, Lulu? I hope you can hear me all right because the wind's quite high up here. So I gradually started to do a bit of recall training with him, using a long line, taking him out into the fields, and he was really good, excellent at it. And I know Natasha, Anne's daughter, had let him off as well, and we just went for it really, and he turned out to be just brilliant off lead. He just does his thing like he is now. You can see him right over there, just down by the flooded ground. But he always keeps you in his eye, so he never goes out of eye shot. And when I recall him, he always comes. So what more could you want from that? So I started walking him through those 3 days, and then unfortunately Richard got more severely ill, and yeah, he had to end up going into hospital, which unfortunately he never came out of again, and passed away, bless him, and miss him dearly. He was a lovely man. And then sadly Anne's not been too well herself. She's been struggling with some serious health issues, and she can't walk too far, so I kind of do the walks. So he goes out at least 6 times a week with me. I do the walks with him, and then Anne gets all the lovely home time with him and all the cuddles and all the slobbery kisses that he gives. So it's worked out really well for him. He's come up to 6 years old, and he has a good life. He has fun out with all the dogs on the walk. So as you see in some of my videos, he's out with Bumble and Rexy. They're his 2 best friends, and he adores Bonnie, our Bernie Doodle. She's out elsewhere today with my daughter. So life's worked out really well for him, and being an Irish setter, they just have to, like most gun dogs, they just have to be out running really, and having that freedom to sniff and search things out and explore. And I'm just looking at him, he's just experiencing the beach for the first time. Well, this isn't so good today. I've come down here just on the off chance really, and the tide's come right in on the estuary, so there it is. And we normally have a little, even when the tide's in, we normally have an area to walk along here. But I don't think we're going to be able to today. There is a little beach further down. I don't think we can get down over there. I don't want to risk it with my legs. So normally there's some little steps there which take you straight onto the beach and you walk along. So we're going to have to go on the little beach that's up this way, which we can get to. Good boy. You excited? This way, darling, look. I'll show you this way. Come on. Down there. That's it. So we've got a little bit of beach, which is good. I was hoping we'd find some. What do you think, Lulu? First time on a beach. How exciting. How exciting. He's loving it. Bumble's getting in the water as always. So this beach is out near Harwich Way in Essex in England. For those of you watching me abroad, I know there's a few. Yeah, it's just a nice little nature reserve, so quite often you see a lot of birds flying around that you can do bird watching. There is a hide here if you're into bird watching. I don't think I've ever seen a tide up this high here. Beautiful. So that was Louis' story anyway. That's how I come to know him and how I come to love him. And because I spend pretty much most of the week with him in the mornings, I just love him to bits really, and Bumble loves him and he's part of the family, and Anne gets the best of him because he's all worn out by the time he gets home, and she gets to get the cuddles and everything without having to stress about taking him out for a walk. I can't wait till she's better and she can come out on some walks with us, and even if she just sits and watches, that'd be great. And hopefully the summertime will bring that. So I'm just looking, there's just, I don't know if you see it on camera, there it goes. It's an egret, which normally when you see egrets and herons, it tells you that the waterways are really healthy. Oh, it's beautiful, he's come back again, there he goes. He's probably telling me off for being in his territory. An egret is about half the size of our grey herons that we see over here, but they're part of the heron family. Beautiful. What do you think? Oh yeah, Bumble thinks so. You've got sand all around your face. Look at your face. There he goes, enjoying the sea. Loving it. Loving it, you too. What do you think, Louis? Happy? Happy boy? The tail says it all. Having a good swim there, kid? Yay! Good boy. So as you can see, he's living his best life, loving life. Loves being out with the other dogs. And this is his first adventure to the beach. Hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed filming it. And like and subscribe if you want to, I'd love that. And see you on the next one.